Good morning, everyone. So I thought I would do a little day in the life today. It's been a while since I put up a vlog, and I've been putting up other videos, but not a vlog, and I miss vlogging. So I'm gonna try my best to vlog today. And I was in the bathroom and I was about to do, I'm doing minimal skincare because I'm about to do a rebounder workout. I've been really enjoying rebounder workouts. They're great for the lymphatic system, and which is great for immunity and aging gracefully. I also picked up this little tool on Amazon probably about a month ago. I absolutely love it because I get so puffy in the mornings, and I started doing this because I saw this girl on TikTok do around her eyes because she has puffiness around her eyes in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what I have. So I started doing it, and it is a miracle worker, guys. I don't know what about it. It's a little cool because it's stainless steel, so it doesn't ever get warm. It just remains cold all the time. But I don't know if you can notice, the lighting is a little different on the side, but there's a little bit of puffiness, and all puffiness is, I think, is just water retention, really. So it's just a matter of just working that out. Do my upper eyelids, because my upper eyelids really get puffy. But I'm in desperate need of some caffeine. I don't know, I couldn't sleep. I haven't been doing so good with my sleep schedule. I have just been sleeping wonderfully. And all of a sudden, out of the blue last night, it was one of those things where I kept watching the clock. Every time I'd look at it, it was 11, 11:30, 12, 1. And then one of the last times I freaked out because it was almost 3 in the morning. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is my life gonna be tomorrow? Not that productive. I don't know, sometimes I surprise myself though, because I will have a sleepless night, but yet have the most productive day. So, it's just funny how that works out. But what I love about this is one of my favorite things is I love, get my hair out of the way. And they say you should really do this to get all the fluids moving down into your lymphatic system, actually draining everything. So it's kind of nice. Feels really good too. A little massage for your neck. Let's have a good day today. And now I am gonna go get some coffee. So here is my workout outfit. I'm just gonna do a quick 20-minute rebounder. I don't know why my body feels sore. Everyone in our house within the last 2 weeks has had COVID, so that could be maybe something. But I was taking everything under the sun to just increase my chances of not getting it, vitamin C, turmeric. I took a Myers cocktail injection, and yeah, vitamin B12, but sometimes you just will catch it anyway. So I hope I'm not catching anything. But yeah, I got these shorts. These are some ribbed shorts. They actually come in a set with the sports bra and the shorts. And I got that off of Amazon. Lululemon top. I've had this for years. These are my favorite. I like the more cropped ones too. This one's the longer one. And I'm barefooted because on the rebounder, you don't need to wear shoes or socks or anything like that. Unless you have weak ankles or those ankles that turn or roll on you, then I would recommend wrapping your ankles and stuff. But this is my outfit of the day. Very comfortable. I'm just gonna do my workout, shower, get ready for the day, and probably take Nittany out for a walk. It is such a glorious day today, guys. And I swear, this water fountain keeps me in high, happy spirits. Just the sound of the water in the morning, when I walk Nittany or whatever. But look at the skies, gorgeous skies. All we need to hear now are the birds chirping, but there's none of that yet. So Nittany has escaped. Hold on, let me put your leash on. So I'm gonna take her for a little quick walk. It is hot and humid. I don't know where you are, but we're in Florida. It's always so hot here in the summer. But in the evenings, we have the best winters though, so can't complain too much. Yeah, like look how glorious the day is, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. I cannot complain, not one bit. I'm so grateful for my little doggy, my little schnoodle. This day is blissful. Let's hope I can have a productive day and not want to just hang out at the pool. She also got, hold on, stay at me. She got this really cute collar, has pink and yellow flowers, and she got it from a company called the Froggy Doggy. So I checked them out online. They have tons of cute dogs collars and accessories for little dogs, big dogs too, I'm sure. I'll link them down below if you're interested. But I just thought it's so rare to find really cute dog shops online. I wanted to share that one. Skincare. It's Saturday, so I'm not gonna go overboard with skincare or makeup, but I am going to do one of my favorite eye creams. It's by It Cosmetics. It's like loaded with peptides, and after the Moxie treatment that I got done, my skin has felt so dry, but I do see the glow come through. Like it's like in the state of repairing itself right now. So it's still kind of blotchy, but I can see the collagen. Like it's great for collagen, for hyperpigmentation, for all of that. And because I'm dealing with dryness, I'm gonna add a little bit of Skin Ceuticals Hydrating B5 Gel. What I like about this stuff, guys, it's hydrating, but it doesn't leave your body, your face like oily. It like absorbs into the skin, and I just love that. Like already, I just feel like it was feeling tight, and now it's not, so it's kind of nice. Then I never leave the house without using an SPF, and one, if you want a really good SPF, the brand Skin Better. This is called Sun Better Advanced Mineral Protection. Always try to get a physical and medical grade SPF. The ones that you buy in the stores, be careful, because those may not have the ingredients to really protect your skin. So just do your research, you know? I know the last time I got a treatment done, the esthetician who did my treatment was like saying that one side of my face was like more pigmented than the other. And we narrowed it down to, this is the side when I'm driving, this is the side like the window, the sun, things like that. So that's why it's super important, even if you have tinted windows, to wear sunblock. because light reflects off of so many things and will land on your skin somehow, some way. So just always keep that in mind. So now I'm just gonna add a little bit of makeup and I'll be ready to go. I am gonna go in with the CC Cream by Dermablend. I'm just gonna give myself like a little wash just to kind of even everything out. So I'm just gonna do, right now what's going on is a Sierra dust, so it makes you feel like you're getting sick, but you're not. Just kind of makes you stuffy, and then your nose is runny, and then it makes your, and then we have red tide as well. So it makes you feel like you have an itchy throat. There's all kinds of things going on today. And then I think I'm just gonna, I'm gonna use this, what is this? It is by Westman Atelier. It's like a lip gloss. It's really nice. It's like this mauve pink color. I cannot read what it says, the name. I'll link it down below if you're interested. And it's like really natural. Almost looks like you have nothing on really, but it feels great on the lips. I'm gonna curl my lashes. I'm like in a funky stage with my hair. I don't know if I like it. I'm not in love with my hair. It all started when I went to someone new to cut my hair, and they put like all these layers in it, and some of them were blunt layers. I don't even know if that's a thing, but I didn't like it, and so I went to someone else because I was embarrassed to go to my original girl, but she was pregnant on maternity leave, so I felt like I had no choice. And then whenever I went to someone else, they just thinned it out. They did the best they could, but now it's in the process of growing out, and on some days I love it, some days I don't. Like, I just cannot wait till my hair is back to normal. Do you know what I mean? I know I can get extensions, but honestly, it's so hot outside. Just the thought of having extensions makes me hot. You know, it's just not something, there's something about being able to scrub your scalp and wash your hair when you need to, and then drying it really quickly. Like, my hair dries really fast. Oops. All right, guys, I think that's all I'm doing. Very natural. My clothes on, and you see what I'm saying? Because of those layers, it's like right here, it like flips out on like both sides. Like, what the heck? Anyways, might leave it straight. What I do though is I get the straightener and I like flip it opposite, so it kind of looks all the same. And then I'm just gonna put on a really simple outfit today, and we'll see what I get into. I think we wanna go grab some lunch, and then I do have some work stuff to do, but I'm honestly dreading it because it's Saturday. It's like I feel like I just wanna go play. I really need to get this work done. It's not a whole lot, but it's just like little bits and bops. Okay, so I threw on this dress. It actually runs a little bit big, but I love it because it has pockets. I love the little, you know, detail. The print is really nice. It's very flowy. It has a little flutter, you know, ruffle sleeve. And I threw on these little bow sandals. They have surprisingly a really good cushioned sole, which I love. You know, feet problems. And this is like the most comfortable. I actually bought this off of the Walmart website. I think it was like $12 or something like that. So this is like a perfect Sunday when you just don't want to be fussy about your outfit, but you just want to be comfortable, run errands, and still feel like you're put together. This is perfect. Now, I think my straight iron is heated enough. I'm gonna bend these little pieces of my hair, the opposite. And then I decided I'm gonna wear my hair straight. guys, so I am a horrible vlogger. I ended up doing this thing today. It was right after we had lunch and I completely forgot to film what we had for lunch. We ended up ordering a couple of sushi rolls, and then we wanted to eat light, and so that's what we ate. We didn't want to be too full, and then after that we went and Todd needed some sneakers, and I have been on the hunt for some all white HOKA shoes. I wasn't sure how I felt about buying those sneakers because one of the biggest complaints about those shoes is that they're huge and they make your feet look huge. So I was like, do I really want these HOKAs? But I had never tried them on, so I at least wanted to, give it a fair shot. So we went into Fleet Feet? It's a running store, and we went there because it was nearby where we were, and we knew that they were bound to have HOKAs and On Clouds, which Todd loves On Cloud shoes or sneakers. So we went in, they had our sizes, and on display they did not have all white HOKAs, but the sales lady that was helping us was like, I know we have them in the back. We just don't have room to display all of the different styles of HOKAs, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring you every all white HOKA shoe that we have in the back in your size. So she came out with like 4 or 5 different boxes in my size, and they're all like white, different styles though. And then she did the same thing for Todd in the On Clouds, because he didn't want a specific color. He just wanted to try something new, like a new color possibly. He ended up walking away with the same color, just newer shoe. I think it was like a very light gray color. And he went with that because all the other colors were just like too whimsical for him. Like he likes something that he can throw on with jeans and maybe go somewhere for lunch, or maybe take them to the office, and then they're not too loud or too many of different colors on the same shoe. So, which I can understand that. And then I ended up, there was 2 style of HOKAs. I can't remember the styles, but you know what? Maybe I should run out. I'm going to go run out and get them so I can show you which ones I got. Okay, so this is where we went. Fleet Feet. It's a pretty cool store if you're a runner. There was a time where I was into running for about a year. Literally, that year of running changed my life. Like, I lost all this weight, but in such a healthy way. Like, I didn't look like I had lost a lot of weight, but it like distributed my weight into like a healthy looking body. Like, I look at pictures from whenever that year where I was running, and not only was it a great stress reliever, I like started enjoying and finding joy in running. That like if I had a bad day or if I was feeling sad, I would literally I wouldn't even think about it twice. I would just get into my running gear, put my earpods in, and go for a run, whether it be a mile, or maybe sometimes a mile turn into 2, 3, 4. But I would consistently shoot for a 3-mile run, and I would at least do it like every other day. I would at least give myself a day to like rest. But it got to a point sometimes where the days that I wouldn't run, I would get like all upset and like depressed. Like, oh man, I know I would feel so much better if I ran today kind of situation, which I don't know if that's like kind of on the verge of where it starts becoming unhealthy mindset wise, because it's okay to give your body a break and not be so hard on your body, because running can be so hard on your joints and on your body. Like, I remember back then, the only downside to that year, although it did give me a lot of positives, some of the negatives was rolling out of bed the next morning. I felt so achy, and literally like I had to warm up my body before I got going for my day. Like I had to stretch, or it was just, I felt so achy, which was not always good. But I'm going to show you the On Clouds that Todd got in case you want to get your man some of these. These are really good, or maybe your dad. These are some like really good, just everyday shoes. They're super comfortable. And my husband, he has occasionally, or he has dealt with plantar fasciitis, I think that's what you call it, and arch issues. And he has a wider foot. So like these are perfect for him. They're super comfortable. If he's having to take flights for work, he'll take like his good shoes and put them in his briefcase, and then he'll actually go and walk throughout the airport, catching his flights and stuff like that with these shoes. So it's a little bit more supportive on the foot. And then let me show you my HOKAs. These, just so you'll know, the style is W Clifton. Does that mean wide? Because I don't have a wide foot. But it's 8B. I don't know if you want to screenshot that, if it even shows, but so anyways, this is it right here. As you can see, they're like all white. And it says HOKA right there. We're about to do a lot of college move-ins. Like, all of our kids are in college right now, and they're all needing us to help them move into their college apartments. And so that's a lot of back and forth, a lot of going up and down stairs and stuff like that. So I have also been dealing with plantar fasciitis, and like my arches are so high that, like, I don't know, it almost feels like if I walk so much and I'm not fully supported or not wearing like the best shoes around my arch and the balls of my feet, it feels like I overly stretch my arch, and it takes literally weeks to feel better again. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the most painful thing I've ever been through. So I thought I was gonna give it a try, and these are pretty nice when you slip them on. They're true to size also. I'm a typical size 8, and these fit perfect. When you're when you're walking in these, it literally feels like there's a trampoline inside. There's like a bouncing motion. I don't know the technology behind it. I didn't research it or anything like that. So I'm just glad that they make my feet look a little bit bigger than what they are, but I'm just hoping that the comfort offsets that a little bit, that they're just so comfortable that I'm like, I don't care how big my feet look. So yeah, I also went to Ulta, and I didn't go crazy, but I did buy some things I needed. And one is this. If you've never tried this hair dye, it's a little bit on the expensive side, but this hair dye is so amazing. It's really pigmented, and it only takes like 10 minutes, and it is like the best. It's also better for your hair. 100% gray coverage, ammonia free, no harsh ingredients, and contains 2 applications. So how much of this, I don't even have my receipt on me, but there's 2 applications in here, so that's great. I also got a refill or a new Osea anti-aging body balm. I got another one of those because I love mixing this with my lotion. It just kind of helps it go a lot further, and it just gives your skin this nice glow, glistening thing about it that just is so beautiful, especially if you're going on date night and you put it like on your shoulders and stuff. It's really hydrating, very moisturizing. I love this stuff. I got a concealer. I was looking at a reel the other day, and they were like, okay, they were showing like high-end makeup and then the same exact thing but drugstore related. And then this one came up, the Milani, what is this? Conceal and Perfect. I used to use this a long time ago, but for the longest time I was using the wrong shade, and so I never really loved it. So now that I saw it on the reel, and I was like, you know what? It reminded me that I needed to get it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a go, but actually get my correct color. I like to buy my concealer a little bit lighter because I like my under eyes to be like brighter than normal. Help me look more awake kind of thing. And so I grabbed one of these, and then I grabbed 2 lip glosses. If you've never tried these lip glosses, you should try them because they're amazing. They're by Maybelline, and they resemble I think it's which ones are these? The Fenty Beauty? Is it the Fenty Beauty ones? I'm not even sure which ones, but they mimic something. These are the Lifter lip glosses, and I got colors, let's see here. I'm kind of sitting in the dark. Moon and Opal. So they're more on the pink color side. They both have a little glistening to them, but pinks I've just came to a conclusion, guys, that pink tones look better on my skin tone. I'm like going through an era in life where I don't like a whole lot of color in my lipsticks. I like to outline my lip typically, or this is what I've been loving. I've been loving outlining my lips in like a nude mauve color. And like what I've been loving is a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Fair. That is such a good lip liner, y'all. And then I love putting either a clear gloss, or now that I got one of these are typically sold out like in these colors. Like I don't ever really see these colors whenever I go to Ulta. And so I was like, you know what? I need some kind of like really light pink color to go with the lip glosses, just for those days that I don't want clear, I want more of a pinky tone. And I think this is gonna deliver what I want. So I'll let you guys know. I typically do these on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and check it out. If you like what you see, give me a follow there and join me there, because I always review things like this, and I always put my makeup on or do skincare. I do a lot of fashion as well. So that is everything for my hauls that we got today. Another thing that we did is we bought a car. Like Todd, after we ran all these errands, that was kind of like my main reason for being absent, was because we were test driving cars, and it was just meant to take up time, like an activity to take up time. But I ended up looking at the Land Rover Defenders and really liked this one that I saw. It was in, I feel that it was meant to be, because I was already thinking of, like turning in my current car for something new. And I was kind of going back and forth with what would I get next. And I feel like the Defender is kind of like my style, my personality a little bit of luxury, a little bit of ruggedness, like tomboy. I don't know. It's hard to describe what I'm trying to say, but they had a white one, because I always thought if I could find a white one with dark interior or tan interior, that would be great. So they had one on the lot, and it was so nice, guys. Like I test drove it. And I thought I was going to test drive like a little bit rougher of a ride, kind of like a Jeep or something like that. It was so smooth. It was smooth. It was just a dream. I know anything new is dreamy and feels great, but I don't do much driving anyway, so I don't put many miles on my vehicles. Like I've had my current vehicle since 2021, and it has 26,000 miles. So if you do the math and see how many miles I drive a year, it's not much at all. I could probably get away with leasing my vehicles, but Todd doesn't really like going that route. He likes to just purchase vehicles, and he thinks it's just kind of a safer option for us, because you never know when all of a sudden we might change gears and have to do a lot of driving. Then in the long run, for a lease, you might end up having to pay more at the back end. So anyways, that is what we did, and I will definitely insert a clip of which one I got. And whenever I get it in, I'll do a car tour if you guys are interested in that. But I'm so grateful for this purchase. And I'm grateful for Todd that like he just, I don't know, he just loves to spoil me. Like I don't know. I just don't get him. He just is super nice and loving, and just, I don't know. Such a great partner. And not because he buys me things like this or agrees to buy these purchases, but like just all around such a good human. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm getting a little bit emotional, so I'm gonna stop right now. I don't know if I'm gonna end the vlog here or if I'm gonna continue on, but I think we're gonna try to see an episode of Bear and see if that one episode turns into watching 2 or 3 or where the night takes us.